Hi, I'm Peri, Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic and wannabe geisha. I'm so happy to see you guys here. And sorry, my producer made a joke right before he flipped on the switch, and he not only derailed my train of thought, but pulled up the tracks and melted them. Anyway, speaking of melting, my AC went off before the show tonight, and my contour needs a little there. Not that I have contour, I have a naturally slim nose. Slim. Anyway, hi. So it's been quite a week in kind of how do I put this? In the space-time continuum that we call life. It didn't actually mean anything, but it sounded authoritative, and that's the point. But seriously, everybody I've been working with this week has been going through really similar things. There have been a lot of relationships that were going on for years and years, and then suddenly came to a screeching halt so they could be kind of pulled apart and then put together in a stronger way, or not, as the case may be. But I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of kind of health scares, nothing like nobody's head fell off or anything that I know of. I'll have to check them for duct tape necklaces, but small health scares where people were having a hard time getting a doctor, getting a diagnosis. So if either of these two things have happened to you this week, relax. It all seemed to be sort of falling into place today. And but just so you know, if you're having a health scare, go see a doctor. A doctor. It's amazing how many people don't want to do that. I'm a doctor's daughter, so if you look at me funny, I'm like, I take you to the ER, which has happened on dates. And anyway, it turns out they just didn't like their drink. Too late now. Some of them went through operations. I'm still cold sober and I'm babbling. I think it's because I'm hot. Anyway, mild babbling on my part means that I'm very tuned in because I'm way over in the right side of my brain, which is where we want to be to get you the information that you may or may not want. I will say that if you call in tonight, a couple of things. First, I'm going to do the psychic weather, which involves tarot cards. It's just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. Also, you don't have to crawl into the basement until it's over, although, please yourself. But where is I going with this? I'm sure I had a point. Oh, when you call in, I like to connect to people through their birthdays. So if you want to tell me your birthday, that would make life easier. I'm open tonight to doing mediumship work. I'm also open to plain old-fashioned fortune telling, which I have a verifiable 89 to 92% accuracy rate on. If you want to know why I haven't won the lottery, that's a different story, which I'll tell you sometime tonight or next week, or come to my house, buy me dinner. I'll tell you then. Anyway, we have Christina from Columbus, Ohio. Hi, Christina. I'm just going to do the psychic weather really quick. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Are you down with that? You can stare at the flower and go into a trance while you're waiting. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. I'll just move it around so it's very hypnotic. Okay. You are getting sleepy. You are getting sleepy. You are a giant chicken. No, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. It's just ginger ale. I promise. Okay, my love. You can be my muse for this. So just breathe good energy. And this is how the psychic weather works. I pick 3 cards. The first card is the beginning of this week, so starting like tonight, tomorrow. And it describes maybe the people, the sort of atmosphere around you, the weather, so to speak, the psychic. The second card is for the middle of the week, which would be around the weekend. And I think you're getting the hang of this. The third card is the end of the week card, not card. So let's do this. I just got parakeets, who I'm in love with, but I'm a little worried they pooped in my card. They didn't. Okay. Was that too much information? So the Knight of Swords is a really interesting card. I don't know what's going on with this blurring, but I'll put him here. As you see, he really is a knight in shining armor. He's on a horse. He's wearing armor, which must be uncomfortable for the horse. It's a lot of metal. But anyway, he's got a sword, and he's dashing to the rescue. This could mean that somebody is, in fact, kind of coming to your rescue in kind of a last-minute way. It can also mean a man or somebody who identifies as male in your vicinity who's going to do you a good turn. I realize that sounds a little fortune teller-ish, but I'm kind of a fortune teller, so I guess that's okay. Anyway, so the beginning of the week, it might be somebody at your office who realizes that you actually did print out that report and hands it to you. With any luck, it's not accidentally the CEO's private emails between him and his girlfriend, but where was I going with this? So the beginning of the week is somebody coming to your rescue and, or could be both, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini air sign man who might be showing you some attention or might want to show you his sword. Ha 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 ha. This card looks worse than it is. It's actually a very good card. However, the fact that the man is standing there with a bandage in his head, obviously he's been hit by the bunch of wands in the background, bunch of sticks, but now he's got his own stick. He does have a bandage and he has a stick. The two balance out. What this means is it's the wounded healer card. It's somebody who has been through a lot of stuff and perhaps had to learn the same general lesson over and over again and felt disempowered or at the mercy of those lessons. We all know somebody who's had essentially the same partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, other, over and over again, just different disguises. I mean, there were different people. I'm not suggesting that the person went out, changed their outfit, put on a fake mustache and came back, although that would be interesting. It sounds kind of like an opera. Anyway, I don't know. I swear to God, it's just ginger ale. What I mean by that is you might know somebody who has had kind of the same relationship over and over again, just with different people, where they're maybe the victim, or they're always complaining about how they make the money, or somebody has a similar situation going on, and you're like, when is this person going to learn? And it could be you. And this is the week that they learn. You're going to either set boundaries yourself or refuse to get into a situation that has not really worked out over and over and over again in the past, or somebody very close to you could be finally having the penny drop, as the British say, and not doing that again, which is very good news. What is the third card? Ooh, we don't know. Oh, cool. Oh, I love this card. So for all of you who might have been having little medical scares, I'm going to put this card in front of my nose there. It's the Strength card. As you can see, this lady is either taming or wrestling with or befriending a kind of a cartoony lion. I apologize for the blurring. We'll figure that out by next week. What this often means is somebody overcoming either a chronic physical or physiological or emotional condition. It could be somebody coming out of depression, could be somebody coming out of Lyme disease or chronic backache. It's actually a fairly straightforward card. Again, it's a little like the card before it, which is somebody learning a lesson or getting over something that they've had for a long time. It's a healing card, unless, of course, she gets eaten by the lion. But so far, that hasn't happened, and I've been doing this a long time. Okay, so to sum up, the week is going to start out with you possibly kind of being rescued by somebody, either literally or maybe emotionally. Somebody could just show up for you at the last minute and untie you from the railroad tracks. Not literally, that would be bad. The second card is either you or somebody around you finally not making that same mistake over and over again. And the last card, the heck is the last card? Oh, the last card is a woman wrestling a lion, which means either you're going to be wrestling a lion or, but I doubt it. Tiger, maybe. Lion, nah. Somebody overcoming a chronic emotional or physical condition. So looks like a good week. And as somebody whose last name is Lyons, I should probably be nicer about them. Hi, Christina. Are you still there? Have you become totally
Yes, I'm
hypnotized?
still here.
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Thank you for waiting. You
Doing
good?
good. How are you?
I'm I'm thrilled to be talking to you. That's how I am. Hello, sweetie. So, what day is your birthday?
My birthday is December 7th.
Oh, you little sad you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
hey, it sounds like you're in a little pain from something. So it feels to me like perhaps you're in a moment that's not your favorite moment. Um, did you just go through? Is it a breakup? Hold on. Might be breakup.
I lost
It's not a great.
my fiance last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry.
Mm.
And he would. Oh dear. Would you? So you're calling for mediumship? Is that?
If you would like to, yes.
Yeah. It would. It seems like you guys. I mean, he was your fiance, so obviously you had a bond. But when you first met, was there kind of a, oh, there you are feeling that you? I don't think you'd had before. Is that, yeah.
Yes, yes.
I like him. He's nice shoulders. You kind of broad shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, darling. Did he have? I'm not always perfect with the names. Sometimes I'll get a name that to me this person looks like, for instance, a Kevin or a Keith or something like that. But he had kind of an all-American guy name. What was his first name, please?
Brandon.
What was his name?
Brandon.
Oh, totally off. I'm sorry. Oh, I really like. Did he have dark hair and blue eyes?
No, he had blonde hair
Oh,
and
I'm
blue
sorry.
eyes.
Could be. And not full and spiky on the top. He didn't have long hair. Is what I'm getting. Like a
No.
yeah. He's very cute. I'm very sorry. Um, I think it took him a while to sort of find. I'm sorry. I'm feeling self-conscious because this is kind of a frivolous outfit to be doing such serious work in. So forgive me. Um, I think it took him a little while to cross over. I feel like he wasn't actually sure that he'd transitioned for a little while because it might have been sudden or golly. However, about a week to 10 days after he passed, there was something that he was actually trying to communicate. I'm not sure if this was some sort of sign that made you think of him or maybe something a little more like a big, is that correct?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak up. I feel like it, I, did he pass suddenly?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I think it took him, I think he was looking for you and kind of couldn't figure out where he was and then suddenly found, um, wow, that's interesting. He really went right into, after that, he went right into the big love and the big light. And was he religious or very spiritual?
He believed.
Oh, lovely. He's got a lovely energy. This is kind of a weird question.
Yes, he
Was
had
he
one.
born in, what dear?
I said,
Was
yes,
he
he
born in,
had amazing energy.
no, really just made everybody around him feel good. Um, this is kind of a weird thing to say, and I'm not saying this because you were in love with him and might idealize him because I don't think you did. I think you guys had a really honest relationship. I don't think he had a mean bone in his body. This is
I don't
somebody.
think he did either.
No, he did. I mean, I'm not really anything negative. And I think he knew that he didn't have long here. He was kind of connected to, I really like him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not hitting on him. I really like him, and he's very present. Boy, does he love you. You guys had, oh, this is so, I mean, it's beautiful, but it's also tragic. You guys connected physically, emotionally, and as friends. And a very hard thing to lose. I'm very sorry. Did he design the ring? There's something, I mean, obviously there's something special about the ring, but there's some extra significance to the ring. Can you tell me what that is?
No, because I didn't have one.
Oh, well, then I didn't get a chance to give it to you. You might want to look around. I'm sorry, there is a ring. I don't know if he had a safe deposit box or someplace. I don't want to break your heart, but it is there somewhere. He did get it.
I don't know. I haven't been told anything.
Well, you can privately. I'll find that for you. He also had a brother. He was close. He was a family guy. He got along well with his siblings. He had a brother. I'm not sure if he had a sister. He was kind of like.
He had a sister.
He had a sister, not a brother. Oh. She's got a very forceful personality. I'm sorry, I went. All my attention is on. Yeah, I would not want to get between her anything she wants. Very dangerous place to be. But she's nice. She's just very, very determined. He was determined too, but he made everything into a win-win situation. It was also really funny. Really funny. Did he tell corny jokes? Like almost dad jokes? He's funny. He also, something about education. Hold on. I'm not sure if he was a teacher, but he was naturally good at teaching things. Mostly he wants you to know that he did not intend for that to happen. And boy, he's with you a lot. He's sort of on this side. He doesn't want to scare you. Know that anytime he shows up in a dream, that's not a dream, that's a visit. I think he's only showed up about 3 times. One time he was sort of behind screen door, behind glass, but one time he was sort of sitting on your bed, and one time was a memory. He will also make his presence known without scaring you by doing something like, I think turning the light on and off would scare you, but hold on.
He does stuff all the time.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm getting, but I have to be careful.
It kind of freaks me out, but it kind of, I don't know. It's different. It makes me think that I'm going crazy.
No, he doesn't have 2 lights. One's in the hall and one's upstairs. He might do it. The one in the hall, it feels like it's near the kitchen. But what he's saying hello, and he's also saying that, I mean, I'm not going to sing "You Light Up My Life" because it's a terrible song, but that's kind of what he was saying. He was saying that he'd never really been in love before. Wow, what a beautiful love story. I'm sorry but he is very present. I never believed in anything after death, until one day I was shown in no uncertain terms that I was wrong about that. Woo! He's kind of on the top too. He's about 6'1" and 75.
Brandon?
He's a bigger guy. I'm sorry?
Yeah, he's not real, he wasn't real tall, but he was a big guy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he seems, I don't know, he's very charismatic. I'm sorry, he might be 5'11". He also might be wearing cowboy boots. Okay. Also, he's with his mom.
Maybe work boots, but not cowboy boots.
Okay. Oops. I just bought some cowboy boots, so it's probably. He is hot. Yeah, he's worried about her. You're still close to her. She's a name like Alice or something like that. It's not Alice. It's got a very sort of.
Who?
What is it? His mother.
Who did you say he was close to? Oh, his mother. I'm close to his mother. Yes.
Yeah, very close. Oh, you're close to her too, right?
Yes.
For me that he hangs out with her when she's cooking, because he used to do that when he was little. And he also talks to her. He talks to him, but he talks back. If she takes a deep breath and realizes that this is coming from heaven, not from insanity or anything bad, she will be able to sort of. He's not going to speak because he doesn't want to scare her. She's had a couple of things where she knows he's there. He will actually move things a bit, or he likes to hide her keys. There's something he either hides her keys. Yeah, right?
She's looks for them a lot.
Yeah, that's because he moves them. So tell her she's not getting senile. He's very.
That's funny. He would do that. He would do that a lot to her. He likes to mess with people.
He's playful. He's not a joker, but he's playful. Is he present? He liked learning stuff. He was very competent, very good at stuff. He kind of would. Am I right? He was kind of good at just getting stuff done, like the guy who would come over and just kind of put up your shelves in 20 minutes without making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
As opposed to some of the people I've dated who, anyway, New York intellectuals, good at shelves. Honestly, he's got a little like a Lifetime movie hero. He's really cool. He does want you to get married in the future. He wants you to find somebody else, but he's going to sort of push somebody towards you. He also wants you to know that you shouldn't feel guilty or dating again towards the end of the year or beginning of next year. And you will know that this is the right person. They will say something. I hope I'm not making you cry, my love. Or I'm going to stay with you because when I do mediumship, he is going to send you somebody really specifically. You'll know it from him. What was his middle name? He's saying something about his middle name.
Earl.
Oh, cool. I love that. Named after was that grandfather? I'm sorry. I'm getting a lot of information all at once, and some of it's relevant and some of it isn't. Did he really, really, really like chocolate cake or brownies? Brownies. I mean, who doesn't like brownies? But
he liked all sweet food.
He
had a sweet tooth, a huge one.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I just love his chest. He's got one of those broad chests. Sorry. So he's with you so much. You can talk to him. And again, you can hear him. He will make himself known, but he's so kind. It's never going to be in a way that scares you. My name is Peri Lyons. If you want to me on Facebook and just tell me if anything's, if he's gotten in touch and how he's done it, it's going to be unmistakable. So just let me know because I really like you and I really like him. And I just lost people very close to me and it's hard. So I'm here.
It is. Thank you.
Okay, my love? Are you all right? Did that help at all?
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. And keep in touch, okay? And my name is Peri. Thank you, Christina. I'll say hi when I'm in Ohio. I'll be in Cleveland next year around Easter. I'll swing by. If you see a 6-foot blonde on your doorstep, that'll be me. Anyway, hi, cherished ducklings. Peri Lyons, Moonstruck TV, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York Celebrity Psychic. Please join me next week at 9 p.m. because, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye, cherished ducklings.